Yeah, 549 West 15th Street. Someone called in a gunshot. I happen to be in the area, approaching now.
Help! Help! Help!
Freeze!
So, big businessman West Chesterfield, his baby stepbrother, Brian Bowers, and his biggest rival, Westerfield. Whatever the story is here, I'm sure it'll be interesting. So, who volunteers to start? Fine. Guess I'll pick. Let's head to the shed out back. All right. Tell me what the last 24 hours looked like.
I was at a business conference. It wasn't going well. And then you count up to 7 out loud until your 7 seconds are up, and then you're dead.
Hey! You did a great job. It wasn't a big turnout, but I'm sure you blew everyone away.
Hey, there's the big man. I'm sure you'll get him next time, champ. But keep trying. Maybe you'll have a turnout like mine.
How is that asshole so much more popular than me?
His brother just died in an accident. Now he's raising money for drunk driving awareness. Tragedy sells.
Afterwards, I was on the phone with Brian when I saw someone stalking around my yard. Yeah, the golf is... Brian, I think there's something going on. I'll call you later. So I called the police. Oh, terribly sorry you've caught me in my day clothes. They said they couldn't find evidence of anybody being there. But the next morning, as I was walking out to my garage, someone grabbed me. When I woke up, I was chained to my car with the engine running. Thank God Brian was there, or I would have been dead.
Interesting stuff. Let's see what your friends out there have to say.
All right. I know how this looks. Look, I did a little gloating to Westy, but I heard him talking on the phone real loud like.
Yeah, tomorrow, 8 a.m. And you better make me look good, got it? That's what I'm paying a PI for.
I wanted to find out what he was up to, so I invited him for some golf. Offer some tips, you know? What do you say? How about your place? 8 a.m.? I expected him to turn me down, but...
Yeah, 8 a.m. Sounds good.
But when I got there, he didn't answer. So I went around the back, and this guy tackles me. I was trying to fight him, and that's why the gun went off.
Why did you have a gun in the first place?
I always keep it on me. Dangerous times, friend.
Detective, we need you. Now.
They found former Detective Swords' body, sir. He's dead.
The one who became a PI? Damn. Told him he never should have quit the force. We don't have time for this, Marcus. One investigation at a time.
Officer, I am so glad you're here. I'm sure we can solve this. My story is pretty short. After Wes called me yesterday saying there was someone in his yard, I was worried all night. We're the only family each other have. When he didn't answer his phone the next morning, I had to go check on him. And I saw that bastard walking around with a gun. I bet he was the one who did that to West. That's why he invited him to the golf game.
Good story, kid. What do you say we wrap this up? A lot of coincidences here. But who tried to kill West? Clearly, it was West himself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Brian said it. Tragedy sells. With Chess' offer, you can manufacture a tragedy and frame your rival at the same time. But the key fob for your car started up the engine when you were cuffing yourself. And you dropped the keys before you could turn it off. We found them under your car.
But I don't...
Are you kidding? How could you do something like this?
Don't act so clean, kid. You know what else we found under that car? Cut brake lines. You had the perfect plan, but when you saw Chest with the gun, you had to stop him. Because a murder voids the life insurance, doesn't it? And as his only living family, well, you couldn't have that.
You tried to kill me?
No. Well, I mean, of course I did, you cheap bastard.
The judge will hear it, But why were you walking around your rival's backyard with a gun out? You're impulsive, Westerfield, and not subtle in the least.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't really have a plan, but when would I ever have an excuse to be at his house again?
Damn good work out there, Detective. We taking him in?
Not so fast, Sammy. Isn't it interesting how you managed to show up over all these stories?
What are you saying?
I know how fond you are of the finer things, and Wes got him. When you heard he was seeing things, you had the perfect excuse to rob him. And you just so happened to be in the area now that you knew West would be out today. But you must have gotten a little distracted on your little stakeout and missed Brian coming in. I knew you were too eager to stick around this case, and if that weren't enough, you're a shit thief too. Welcome, Marcus. Good talking with you folks.
Now hold on a goddamn minute. You were supposed to be working for me.
Huh? No, not me. Must have the wrong number.
I admit, he does impressive work, but it feels like there's still something that doesn't add up.
Yeah, got them both. Real easy money. Thanks for taking out Schwartz. Chesterfield didn't even notice the swap. Dipshit. Meet me at the bar. Bring cash.